And at the end, we'll be having only practices of tick mark questions. I will prepare many sets of top 40 questions. I will prepare 40 questions from all items, and I will assign you. Don't worry. This is my planning. Okay. Good morning. Good morning. So here we are 26 already. So let me start sharing my screen. Yes. This is ICT use. Yes. Now you understand. This is where we are. Let me start from the slideshow mode. Slideshow. That's from 11. Let's go to 1. The slideshow. 17. Okay. And we were talking about the syllabus, and secondary syllabus is a little bit higher, longer than the syllabus given in the lower secondary level. This is what we already discussed. I don't think you have any problem over here. And we start just the need of changes with John Dewey's, quotation. So why do we need to change ourselves? Yes. What is the importance of changing ourselves? That is what we read. And the question is, so let us now discuss with the use of technology. Okay, these are things. What is ICT? Field of expertise that connects the information technology and telecommunication networks to provide sophisticated application. ICT is an umbrella term that includes any communication device encompassing radio, television, cell phones, computer. ICT, it is not computer, CALL, computer-based language learning, not ICT. CALL is the one part of ICT, remember that. Okay, network hardware and satellite system, everything that is connected with technology, that is connected with communication technology. Yes, and that comes under the ICT. Covers any product that will store, retrieve, manipulate. Yes, manipulation happens, processing happens, transmit, receive information. Yes, so this happened. Now go ahead. Importance of ICT, and this is the importance of ICT. This importance is used for all purposes. Importance of computer, importance of internet, importance of other sourcing devices. Just like literature, importance of literature. We're discussing about the importance of poetry, importance of story. Same idea is copied there. In the same way, Importance of ICT to make the language learning effective, more interesting, purposeful, live, effective. Yes or not? So lively. To update the knowledge. Updating is very important. To assist in planning, teaching, and evaluating reality. To bring the world inside the classroom for concrete learning. To provide resources through internet. To motivate students in learning to use them. Yes, to promote students' creativity in language. Now to provide opportunities for self-learning. This happens. So what are the key challenges? This is very important thing. Challenges, issues, problems, effective plan and policy of ICT use, lack of trained teachers, lack of ICT equipment and internet facility, lack of motivation, lack of dominance of traditional method of poor economic background of the learners. Yes. Now you understand. Now the question is, the other things that I have already discussed, so I'm taking a little fast. What are the ICT tools? Mobile phones, computer, overhead projector. And remember that overhead projector is only for displaying the pictures, not for videos. And OASP does it uses a sort of transparent paper. The paper that on which we write, and if we flashes the light, yes, and uh, things written on the paper is reflected on the screen or on the wall, and this is called overhead projector. And it is also to some extent, if we are not able to purchase the projector, overhead projector is a bit cheaper than the projector. So this is the way. Yes. Yeah, only pictures. Only pictures and script. Script means description can be displayed, no problem. But no visual materials. Visual material is not possible because things should be written on the paper and it should be displayed. Language lab consists of booth equipped with the devices like earphones, mic, computer for individual audio teaching. Okay, what are the advantages of language lab? If we discuss about the language lab, we can a little bit write more, no problem. Yes, it is very important for let's say for learning to communicate, because the computer assists the person. It analyzes the person's, it records the person's, let's say speech, and it gives the feedback immediately. There is interaction between the person, individual, and the computer. Yes, and both is controlled by one head and center. And there at the center, there might be the language teacher, and the teacher gives the individual counseling to all the booths. For example, over here, I can, for example, if you raise the questions, I can reply you individually, no problem. In the same way, in the language lab, there might be the head person at the center, and the head person might guide all the booths, and in which the students are sitting. This happens. So it's not only controlled by the computer; it is controlled by the main there, a language teacher there might be. So, and that he gives there is interactions, and there is no disturbance. One is not disturbed because it is individually separated. Very interesting. internet, email, and online resources. These are the ICT tools. What are the tools that what are the ICT tools? Remember that. Devices, you have to write. Tools means devices, equipment. And what brings this thing that we should not forget. So multimedia, you can see radio and cassette player. If you have queries, you can ask me, no problem. What are the ICT tools? All right, call. CALL, call. Computer assisted language learning. I told you, you see, I told you the meaning of call in detailed way. This is a kind of program. It's a kind of software that assists, that helps, that gives the complementary aid for the person to develop his language learning, to develop his language aspects and language skills. Right? His grammar is checked there, monitored there, everything happens. And this is the overall package of language learning through computer. Overall package of language learning through computer. Yes, this is the call. So you have to understand that. I muted you. And you can raise the hands whenever you have a problem. So this happens. This is all about CALL call. It's just a kind of software program that enables learners to interact with each other. It involves the student by giving a learning task step by step, asking questions. Computer analyzes the learner's response and gives appropriate feedback. Yes, this happens. And now let's go to the computer-based presentation technology. Yes, computer-based presentation technology. Very interesting. Means by the help of computer, we can present our material. Means the teachers can do the lectures using this presentation technology. Means his class can be presented. Okay, his content can be presented. Either way, the interactive whiteboard. This is a smart board. Interactive whiteboard is also known as smart board. Yes, it performs the tasks on the top screen display to control computer from projector. It is easy for presenting the data and matters of computer in the board-like form. And multimedia projector. This displays data or pictures or videos on the curtain focused by the projector that is connected with the computer. What are the two presentation technology? It also requires the tools. Presentation technology, it says. Computer-based presentation means smart board is also connected with computer. Remember, sir and madam, the things that we make there in a computer, that is displayed on the smart board. But only the facility is on the smart board. We can have a touch facility. We can create the documents there on the smart board. We can create the document on the smart board. That is the facility. But multimedia projector, on the projector, the audio and visual that is displayed on the curtain. Let's say पर्दामा देखिएको त्यो भिडियो अडियोलाई हामीले त्यसलाई के चेन्ज गर्न सक्दैनौं, पर्दाबाट के चेन्ज गर्न सक्दैनौं, तर स्मार्ट बोर्डबाट चेन्ज गर्न सक्छौं. स्मार्ट बोर्डमा डिस्प्ले भयो भने त्यसैमा हामी गएर अप्सनबाट we can edit the documents. That thing happens. And this is called a smart board. And our school smart board. And this is the demand of time, that teachers should be updated and teachers should use smart board in the classroom. Nowadays we can see most of the classes are equipped with either with a television, big screen television, smart TV, that can be connected with the mobile phone, no problem. Yes, the videos that you bring through YouTube, that you have downloaded through YouTube, and that video can be played on the screen of the television, that lies in the classroom of the students. Very interesting, very new technology. We have a paperless system nowadays. That's good. Sir, in my school, every class there are a smart board and projector. How interesting! Congratulations, sir. Only picture over a projector? Yes. 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 Your suggestion, your advice is very nice. But my presentation is, I'm not giving you the training. I'm just developing your skill of writing, because we are going to face the writing. Otherwise I can make this this class very interesting. Had I taken the training, then I would have made for example, if I'm teaching interactive whiteboard, then there would be some example of interactive, there would be some picture of interactive whiteboard, and uh, even I could have put one video of that. And but yes, picture is useful because it brings a different impression to you, but videos and all these things may not work, because we are developing the writing skill. And uh, okay, we can open the floor. That is what available in the chat box. Just ask me questions, I immediately look at your chat box, or I will open the floor of discussion at the end of the session, at the end of this class. Don't worry. Yes, in pre-service, post-service, whatever service, I'm taking. Yes. Sachit Talim Kendra conduct for this. So Angrezi Vibhag ko. And anyway, I'm not the training officer. I'm just a teacher, but I'm given the responsibility quite often. And in all training, I'm almost participating right now as well in ETC. And Madhyamik Tawago Talim, EPD Talim. पेशागत विकासको तालिम चलिरहेको छ गण्डकी दमोलीमा. And my class on 25 and 26. Let me go. Electronic dictionaries, CD-ROMs, and online dictionaries. Okay. Let me discuss with that. Electronic dictionaries, electronic. Remember that. And what is the difference between the manual dictionary and electronic? Manual dictionary, there you have a limited resources, you have limited information, you won't get it. But in the electronic dictionaries, you will get a little bit more, more details of the words, word meanings, and not only the word meaning, but also different aspects of the word. For example, pronunciation, for example, contextual meaning, synonyms, antonyms, and many more. CD-ROM is different thing, but because these are the chapters in the secondary level curriculum, so I'm discussing with that. And And lower secondary, licensing examination. Don't think that we don't have to read that. It might come in the tick mark questions, objective questions, or and CD-ROMs and manual dictionary. There are three types of dictionary: manual dictionary, electronic dictionary, online dictionary. All online dictionaries are electronic dictionaries, but all electronic dictionaries are not online dictionaries. Very interesting to say. Online dictionaries, that's what the dictionary that you get uh, only during the when you are online. Okay, you will get the details. It's like encyclopedia. Okay, and Wikipedia, wikipedia.com. So that Wikipedia gives you a detailed information about anything. That is online dictionary. But there are offline dictionary that is installed on our mobile phones, and these are the dictionaries offline also. No problem. So we get the meaning of the words when we are offline also. That is electronic, but that is electronic dictionary because we are using the mobile phone. That is electronic. We just click the source button, then we get the word meaning. Okay, but CD-ROM is different. CD-ROM is compact discs, read only memories. CD-ROMs, and now it is the age of pen drive. It is the age of Google, Gmail, or we don't have to carry the CD-ROM. CD-ROMs age of CD-ROM is also over, I think. Now the pen drive having not only 1 GB, 2 GB, 3 GB, 4 GB. A pen drive might carry 50 GB, 100 GB like that as well. That kind of pen drive is also available in the market. Yes. So 4 GB, 8 GB is very common pen drive. But CD-ROM, it doesn't carry the GB. It carries a little bit, less than GB. But it is better than the what we call floppy disks. CD-ROMs are better than floppy disks that was used. If you are a student of computer, then you understand the meaning of floppy disks, the rectangle, square size one memory device. It's a temporary memory, Saran madam. We can read the data and we can store the data. We can save the data for a short time, and we can even edit. We can rewrite on CD-ROMs, no problem. This is what we can do. I have used the flash drive or pen drive also at the end. You can look at that. Reading READING. Okay, no problem. Let me go ahead. Isn't my okay, Deepak sir? Are you hearing me? Deepak Sapkota sir? Baglung. Is my sound audible? Unmute. You can unmute, sir. Okay. Should I call the next? Sukhbadur sir. Okay, I will let you. Sukhbadur sir, are you listening to me? Just unmute yourself. Yes.
Yes, I am listening.
Are you listening to me or not?
Yes, sir.
Yes, thank you. My sound is audible.
Yes.
Okay. I'm just talking the difference between electronic dictionary and online dictionary, sir and madam. Okay, please read it well because very soon we are going to take a test of this ICT, and tomorrow you will get the answer. 2 questions you will get the answers of 2 questions. This is our planning. Thank you. All right. Let me go to PowerPoint presentation. What is the meaning of PowerPoint presentation? This is what I'm doing right now. while we are taking, while we are taking the class, online classes, alternative mode of teaching, then we can use PowerPoint presentation. It's very easy way. It is MS Microsoft Windows software. Yes, MS softwares of the computer. Very easy for presentation, presenting the data, table, picture, videos, everything. That can be beautifully presented. I am just not using in all what we call cosmetics there on the presentation. Otherwise, I can use lots of animation over here and lots of effects. I can add the by just a single click, different sound might come, and the way it comes might be different. So I can use lots of animation, lots of color over here, but my aim is not for that, not for decoration only for making you understand about the topics, contents, and developing your capacity. That's all. PowerPoint presentation. Everyone knows what is PowerPoint presentation. It's a very different thing. So now you understand the meaning of PowerPoint presentation. Okay, let me go ahead. All right. And now the question is virtual learning and video conferencing. What do you understand by virtual learning and video conferencing? What are the differences between them? Let me discuss. Virtual learning is a little bit different from video conferencing. Okay, what happens in virtual learning? We learn indirectly. In virtual learning is we learn indirectly through different devices, ICT tools. That is virtual learning. And virtual learning is possible. But video conferencing is also one type of virtual learning. But all virtual learning is not video conferencing. Remember that. Now we are using the Zoom. It's a video conferencing meeting. One application, Zoom, and this makes us possible to connect each other. This is also a kind of virtual learning, and virtual learning is very much advantageous for those people who are away from physical or face-to-face classes. If physical class is not possible at that time, virtual learning is virtual classes is really supportive. Okay, let us see. Virtual learning is an alternative mode of learning through modern technology like computer, mobile phones, radio, and television. Yes, virtual learning. Even and radio, you see, that is a distance learning. It is also termed as distance learning. Virtual learning is also termed as distance learning. Remember, online learning. Virtual learning is also called online learning, web-based learning, e-learning. It fulfills the objective of teaching and learning where physical class or face-to-face class is not possible. And you see, the video conferencing is the virtual mode of meeting the students and taking the class. Virtual mode of meeting the students directly and taking the class with the help of application and programs such as Zoom, Google Meet, Team, Messenger, etc. Now we understand the difference between virtual learning and video conferencing. So what is virtual learning? Sorry, madam. Virtual reality learning. Okay, virtual learning and e-learning is almost same because it is termed as virtual learning, e-learning, web-based learning, online learning, distance learning. These are the same. But video conferencing, video conferencing is also virtual learning. Yes, and we are now using video conferencing. This is also a virtual. It's an alternative mode of learning or synchronous mode of learning. There are two types of learning: synchronous and asynchronous. And this is called asynchronous mode of learning. Yes. So with the virtual learning, you understand what is the meaning of virtual learning over here. Sourcing materials in the internet, sir and madam. It is the aid of internet technology. Each and everything, it becomes, sorry, everything is internet friendly. Each and everything is internet friendly. The vast amount of information comes within a second by clicking the search button through different searching programs like Google, YouTube, BookPy, Encyclopedia. Yes, many things. This is what dictionaries. And this is called sourcing materials in the internet. So this is very easy way. Innovative teaching practices for enhanced learning. Innovative teaching practices, sir and madam. This is lower secondary licensing questions. Innovative teaching practices. What are the innovative? Innovative means new one, newly, newly enhanced, right? Newly inventive. These are the innovatives. And technology is also one innovative teaching practice for enhanced learning, for developing learning. Look at that. Use of ICT and ICT tools. This is innovative teaching practices, sir and madam. Lower secondary level licensing questions. Innovative teaching practices for enhanced learning. If this question comes, then what you have to write? Project work and collaborative learning. This is innovative techniques. And one question will be there from this particular item, innovative teaching practices. Virtual mode of teaching. Teaching language through games and activities is self-learning environment. Web-based teaching or online teaching. Okay. Just you can put the queries over here. Innovative teaching practices for enhanced learning. Sourcing material in the internet, please once again slides, sir. Okay. Innovative teaching practices. This is just the question is innovative teaching practice. It does not ask the ICT. Remember, sir and madam. It just wants the innovative teaching practices. Even project work is innovative teaching practices. Self-learning environment, web-based teaching, online teaching, teaching language through games and activities. Now we are teaching, we are adapting the concept, the principle that we teach, we let them learn by playing, by doing works. So learning by playing, learning by doing, these are the innovative teaching practices. Virtual mode of teaching. And due to the pandemic like COVID-19, and people, even in our country, Nepal, even in the rural parts, we have realized the significance of virtual mode of learning, in which where physical class is not possible. It has realized. So collaborative learning is a new concept. Project work and collaborative learning. They work together. That's collaborative learning. They share ideas. They learn from their peer group. And use of ICT and ICT tools. ICT tools means you understand. Starting from radio, television, all ICT tools. Projector, computer, multimedia, each and everything. Okay. You can add even more ideas. यो बुकमा भन्दा बढी भएको कुरा हो है. मैले आफै I have added some more points over here. Innovative teaching practices, sir and madam. मैले यसबाट क्वेशन बनाउँछु भोलि. Okay. Sourcing material in the internet. It's very easy. You can explain it easily, sir and madam. We can source materials. You see that everything now, our source one no that Google one. Google garana one. Source garana one. No, Google becomes like a synonym for sourcing because everything once you type on the Google or YouTube, everything will come related with that. Sourcing source engine. Google is called the source engine. Within a click, you will get a vast amount of information. 4 lakh documents open in a second. Not a joke. So you can understand it. Okay. Now let's have a talk. It's time for the assessment, sir and madam. Are you ready for that? How to make a Google questions? Yes. Yes, sir. Yes. Please, messengers. I'm using computer. So just you can copy it, and if you are using mobile, then you can copy and carry it to the messengers. And my computer and my laptop, I'm not using the messenger application over here. It might be the problem for me. So I'm doing copy for that. Copy. Box. Yes. Okay, look at, and this is the link I provided. Please click the link and attempt 10 questions. Very easy questions from ICT. Very easy question from ICT, sir and madam. So I will go along with you. Okay. Is the link opening? If yes, please you can write in the chat box yes. So, questions are easy this time. I'm opening Google Docs. then Google Forms. Okay, I have already received 2 responses. How fast? You are very quick. I can allow you. I can allow you to talk if you have a. You can talk, no problem. You unmute your device and talk. I've got 2 responses so far. I'm playing the.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes, you are excused.
What did you read yesterday?
Yesterday, just we tried to revise, and we had to finish, but at the mid of the session, the line interrupted. But don't worry, I'm still going from ICT. Last since day before yesterday. It means since 2 days back, we have been going from ICT, and same slide I'm showing from very beginning from today. So in my class, don't worry about missing the class. One day today you miss, for example, test that you miss, then you miss everything, because tomorrow I won't take a test again. So हिजो टेस्ट भएको थिएन, हिजो त स्लाइड प्रेजेन्टेसन भएको थियो हैन आईसीटी को बारेमा, अनि त्यो भएर धेरै मिस गर्नु भएन किनभने आज पनि रिपिट गरिदिए नि त. I have repeated again. So you have not missed more.
Thank you, sir.
Because I टेस्ट चाहिँ मिस गर्नु भएन फेरि भोलिपल्ट रिभिजनमा टेस्ट लिनु चाहिँ गाह्रो हुन्छ. लिंक चाहिँ जहिले पनि ओपन हुन्छ, डोन्ट वरी. एकचोटि चाहिँ हामीले we can reply once. Eleven responses so far. I need 20 responses here. How many we are here? 59. At least 50% responses I must get. सुन्नुस् है, तपाईहरुलाई पछि 40 वटै क्वेशन बनाउँछु है. I will make lots of sets. Yes, I will create the set अनि तपाईहरुलाई यसरी एक्जाम दिन्छु मैले. So एक दिन एउटा युनिट गर्नुलाई सरले चाहिँ कति बढी ल्याउनु, बढीमा 3 दिन. I'm taking it's the second day, it's the third day today, and if I give you the hands out, it will take 4 days. So I'm not taking more time to finish a single unit. I will go accordingly. Carry on. Just give responses. Any problem, you can unmute your device and you can talk with me related to ICT. Very simple questions are attached over there. I think you have got good marks. Fifteen responses so far. If you give 20 responses, then I will start. 16. $17. ICT is the last unit of licensing examination content. So I discussed with the last unit. I'll go back to the next unit as well. All units will be descriptively taught. Don't worry. Okay, sir and madam. अनि त्यसपछि हामी क्वेसन कलेक्सन बनाउँछौँ हैन, हाम्रो ह्यान्ड्स आउट पनि कलेक्सन गर्छौँ, वी डु इट एभ्रिथिङ। ह्यान्ड्स आउट चाहिँ यो डिस्प्ले गर्दा अलि क्लियर भएन भने मैले तपाईलाई मेसेन्जर ग्रुपमा पनि मैले खिचेको फोटो पठाइदिन्छु, डोन्ट वरी, दैट इट विल बी इभन मोर क्लियर। Yes, 20. Let me go with the marks. Okay. Up to now, Amit Chaudhary 7, highest 8, Noor Thapa. Then write your own name. Seven. 6 is good, okay? Up to 6 is okay. So you have got 7.
क्वेसन नम्बर 3 या 4 त्यो क्लिकै भएन सर।
Oh, sorry. So क्लिक राम्ररी गर्नु भएन भने अनि त्यसपछि त्यो देखाउँदैन है। क्लिक नगरी सबमिट गर्नु पनि 0 आउँछ, त्यस्तो हुन्छ। Anyway, let me discuss with individual discussion. Question paper
हाम्रो फाइल चाहिँ हाम्रो उसमा फाइल चाहिँ नगएको हो सर।
Let's see. Amit Chaudhary sir, you have got 7 out of 10. Okay, virtual learning is also called e-learning, web-based learning, online learning, all of the above. Just I told you 5 minutes ago about virtual learning, sir and madam. All right? About virtual learning, I just told 5 minutes ago. And virtual learning is also called e-learning, web-based learning, online learning, and all of the above. So I don't think you have any problem over here. Multimedia does not include sound, films, pictures, email. That's good. Multimedia includes sound, films, pictures, but not email. Email is the program. Call was originated from America, USA. Call, CALL call was originated from Russia, America, China, Germany, America. OASP does not show videos. Very easy questions on the screen. ICT is the most for making the learning most important for making the learning monotonous, strange, ineffective, and lively. You have to understand this one. Lively. Lack of trained teacher is the very barrier is also right to some extent, but it is one of the issue of ICT. So, sir, Chaudhary sir, Amit sir, you are also right. Barrier is also to some extent right. Don't worry. Language lab consists of the booths, cabins, booths, rooms, halls. यस्तै त अनि क्वेसन आउने एक्जाममा. CD-ROM is read-only memory, input device, permanent storage, temporary storage device. CD-ROM is temporary storage device, not full form read-only memory only. Okay. Temporary storage device, very good. YouTube is not a video conference application. Sourcing engine, no problem. Once you source, everything will come there. Online dictionary means electronic dictionaries. Online dictionaries. Online भनेको electronic dictionaries हो. This thing. I told you the difference between online and electronic dictionaries. So let me stop. So the last question हेर्नु त थोरै question नै correction गर्नुस् त. यो question के हुनु पर्ने भने मलाई हिजो राति बनाएको हैन के हुनु पर्ने नि यो चाहिँ question के हुनु पर्ने सताउनुस् त लेख्नुस् त कपीमा म लेखिदिन्छु electronic dictionaries is online dictionary. Electronic चाहिँ online हैन. Absolutely true. So, online dictionary is electronic dictionaries. So exactly चाहिँ हैन मिलेको त मिल्न त मिलेको छैन. Question त मिलेको तर online dictionary चाहिँ इलेक्ट्रोनिकै हो सबै online इलेक्ट्रोनिकै हुन्छ. तर इलेक्ट्रोनिक चाहिँ online हुँदैन. Offline पनि हुन्छ इलेक्ट्रोनिक. Electronic dictionary is online dictionary भएको भए चाहिँ अझै बेटर हुन्छ. त्यो एन्सर क्वेशन पार्शियली ट्रू मा है. Now I think. A little bit difference between them. 7 responses, very good. Well done, sir and madam. Okay. Now let me close it. Please stop sharing. Yes. Okay. Now, sir and madam. Just please give make a queries about ICT innovative techniques. So lower secondary license मा innovative techniques भनेर भनेको छ है. हेर्नु त फर्स्ट मा कन्टेन्ट मा हेर्नु त मैले लास्ट को एउटा देखाएको थिएँ स्लाइड. इनोभेटिभ टेक्निक्स भनेको यो आईसीटी मात्रै पर्दैन है. इनोभेटिभ भित्र धेरै पर्छ. इनोभेटिभ टिचिङ प्र्याक्टिसेस भनेको छ. इनोभेटिभ टिचिङ प्र्याक्टिसेस भनेपछि not only ICT, there are other as well. Project work, collaborative work, teaching language through games, all are ICT innovative techniques. So केही छ भने भन्नुस् है. ICT सँग सम्बन्धित है. फेरि अरु कन्टेन्ट कुरा गर्न पाइएन अहिले. ICT गर्नु पर्यो.
सर
हजुर भन्नुस्.
कि लास्टको त्यो 10 नम्बरको अलि त्यो चाहिँ ट्रू हो कि पार्शियल ट्रू हो त्यो चाहिँ?
त्यो पार्शियल ट्रू चाहिँ हो सर. खोजेको पार्शियल ट्रू हो. तर क्वेशनमा चाहिँ थोरै मैले करेक्सन गरिदिन सकिने हैन. के हुनु पर्ने भने इलेक्ट्रोनिक डिक्सनरी इज अनलाइन डिक्सनरी हुनु पर्ने हैन. इलेक्ट्रोनिक डिक्सनरी इज अनलाइन डिक्सनरी भने त्यो चाहिँ पार्शियल ट्रू हो. अनलाइन डिक्सनरी चाहिँ इलेक्ट्रोनिक डिक्सनरी चाहिँ हो. So true and partially true both are correct, but they are slightly different. Online and electronic dictionary ma slightly different छ है Saran madam. Electronic चाहिँ offline पनि हुन सक्छ, online चाहिँ सबै electronic हो फेरि. अब त क्वेशन चाहिँ के हुनु पर्थ्यो भने क्वेशनमा जुन थोरै पनि करेक्सन गरिदिएको छु नि लेखिदिएको छु च्याट बक्समा हेर्नु त. त्यो भएको भए इलेक्ट्रोनिक डिक्सनरी इज अनलाइन डिक्सनरी भएको भए अझै राम्रो हुन्थ्यो. यसको एन्सर मैले खोजेको चाहिँ पार्शियली ट्रु चाहिँ हो हैन.
बुझे सर.
अब यो क्वेशन फेरि यस्तो के मैले तपाईलाई अलरेडी रेडिमेड बनाएको छैन कि म तपाईहरुसँगै चाहिँ दुःख गरिरहेको छु. तपाईले बुझ्नुस् है. मैले अब भोलिको मैले ह्यान्डसाउट मैले अहिलेसम्म बनाएको छैन. अब आज दिउँसो बनाउने हो. दिउँसो कतिखेर हुन्छ खाली पिरियडमा यसो लेख्छु मैले अनि त्यसपछि फोटो खिचेर राख्ने हो. बुझ्नुभयो. सो आई एम वर्किङ विथ यु. सो दिस इज मिन्स वी आर वर्किङ टुगेदर. तपाईँ हामी उही हो, लेभल उही हो. तपाईहरु पनि कति जनाले डिग्री पास गरिसक्नु भयो होला. उही त हो नि.
सर गुड मर्निङ.
या गुड मर्निङ म्याडम.
अनि सुन्नु न मेरो 1 अनि 5 9 हो तीनटाको मैले बुझिन के त्यही भएर त तीनटा बिग्रियो. एकचोटी हजुरले भनिदिनु न. क्वेशन नम्बर 1 अनि 5 र 9 को.
ला श्रीराम सर
सरको बत्ती गएछ गाई.
होला सायद.
मेरो पनि बत्ती गयो साथीहरु.
हजुरहरुको बत्ती कति
5
गयो?
र 7 कसैले बुझाछ भने भनिदिनु है. म त लास्टमा आएको.
1 5 9 को एकचोटी भनिदिनु न अशोक सर हजुरले. म त केही नि बुझिन त्यो तीनटा त.
क्वेशन के थियो भन्नुभयो? त्यो म त यो हेर्न पनि पाइन. यो
क्वेशन
अहिले
हेर्नु
चाहिँ
भएन? पढ्नु है त क्वेशन म हेर्छु है.
अनि त्यो छुटेको क्लासहरु कसरी हेर्ने नि सर? हेलो
रेकर्ड भएको छ होला त्यो उसमा हाम्रो एपमा गएर हेर्न सकिन्छ.
सुन्नु है क्वेशन नम्बर 1 को के अरे भर्चुअल लर्निङ इज अल्सो कल्ड डट 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 भने है. म त पहिला त एकचोटी त अल अफ द एबभै होला भन्न ठाने थिएँ. पछि ई लर्निङ लेखेको त बिग्रिएछ के है.
सरले लास्टमा यो स्लाइड पनि देखाउनु भएको थियो नि. तपाईको वेब बेस्ड लर्निङ पनि भन्छ. त्यसपछि तपाईको ई लर्निङ पनि भन्छ. त्यसपछि त्यहाँबाट अनलाइन लर्निङ भन्ने टाइपको पनि भन्छ भनेर भन्नुहुन्थ्यो नि.
हजुर.
त्यो भएर सबै भयो त्यो.
त्यही भएर अल अफ द एबभ भएको.
हजुर.
हजुर हजुर. अनि त्यहाँबाट 1 पछि पढ्नु है.
त्यो स्लाइडमा पनि छ जुन लास्टमा देखाउनु भएको थियो नि अघि नै.
अनि 5 नम्बरको के आईसीटी इज आईसीटी को त मैले राम्रोसँग बुझेकै थिइन के पढाउनु भकै बुझेको थिइन है. आईसीटी इज मोस्ट अनि फर मेकिङ द लर्निङ डट 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 भनेर छ. अनि यसको लिभली रहेछ है. तर
आईसीटी बाट के हुने भने यो त्यो एन्सर चाहिँ लाइभली भन्ने हुन्छ.
हजुर.
यो अब यो आईसीटी ले के गर्छ भने अब सबै कुराहरु त जुन हाम्रो लाइभली भनेको एकदम जीवन्त भन्ने हो यसको नेपालीमा.
हजुर.
जुन यो अलि चिरस्थायी भनेको लामो समयसम्म टिका हुन्छ, बुझ्नलाई सजिलो हुन्छ भन्ने हिसाबले लाइभली भएको हो.
ए हजुर हजुर. अनि
सजिलोसँग बुझ्न सक्ने भयो नि त.
हजुर. क्वेशन नम्बर 9 है त. YouTube इज नट द डट 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 भनेर छ. अनि यसमा हेर मैले सोशल मिडिया लेखेको त मिलेन के. भिडियो
युट्युब
कन्फरेन्स
भनेको अब एउटा हिसाबले हेर्ने भने सोसल मिडिया भनेको कस्तो हुन्छ भने एकअर्कासँग नजिक हुने कुराकानी गर्ने जुन
हजुर
हाम्रो च्याटिङ गर्ने टाइपको हुन्छ नि त
हजुर
हो त्यस्तो टाइपको भनेको कि सोसल मिडिया भनेको एकअर्काप्रति आफ्ना कुराहरू सेयर गर्ने राख्ने कुराहरू हुन्छ नि
हजुर
अरूको कुराहरू सुन्ने केही कुराहरू आफूले पनि भन्न पाउने त्यस्तो खालको भनेको त्यो सोसल मिडिया भयो जस्तै हाम्रो
हजुर
फेसबुक छ नि
हजुर
हो
थ्याङ्क यू
त्यस्तो
सर ल हजुरले बुझाउनु भएको थ्याङ्क यू ल
हवस्, भयो।
सर आउनुहुन्न अब 33 भइसक्यो अब सक्यो आजलाई मेबी मेबी है मेबी
सर बत्तीको जहाँसम्म आउनु
36 भइसक्यो आउनुहुन्न उहाँको अब 40 मै जानुहुन्छ
मलाई 8 नम्बरको भन्दैन सिडी रोम इज डट डट छ नि एकचोटि बुझाइदिनु त मलाई नि
एसिडी रोम भनेको चाहिँ
त्यो एन्सर चाहिँ मेरो पनि मिस्टेक भएको थियो अघि होइन
टेम्पोररी हो त्यसमा चाहिँ के
यो चाहिँ यसको एन्सर चाहिँ टेम्पोररी रहेछ यो जुन चाहिँ टेम्पोररी भनेको केही समयलाई रहने त्यसपछि त्यहाँबाट त्यो मेटिने अथवा नरहने भन्ने टाइपको होला
सिडी रोम भने के त नि सर
रोम भने त्यसको मिनिङ छुट्टै हो त्यसको
सिडी भनेको कम्प्याक्ट डिस्क भइहाल्यो अनि रोम भनेको रिड ओन्ली मेमोरी भन्छ
हजुर
जुन लामो समयसम्म जसले हामीले राखेको डाटाहरू त्यो लामो समयसम्म नटिक्ने भएर नरहने भएर सायद यो टेम्पोररी भनेर भनेको होला केही समयको लागि छोटो समयको लागि मात्र रहने भएर होला
ए मैले सिडी रोमको अर्थ नबुझेर मेरो मिस्टेक भएको छ
मैले पर्मानेन्ट भनेर लेखेको थिएँ त्यो मेरो पनि मिस्टेक भएको थियो चाहिँ
मेरो नि पर्मानेन्ट स्टोर भनेर लेखेर मिस्टेक भएको छ टेम्पोररी स्टोरेज डिभाइस रहेछ
यस्तो हो के रोम भनेको त्यो मोबाइलमा के अरे मोबाइलको हुन्छ नि रोम ऱ्याम भन्ने हुन्छ नि
हजुर
त्यो टेम्पोररी अब त्यो फोनमा हामीले खास गरी फोन किन्दाखेरि जहिले नि रोम भएको चाहिँ किन्नुपर्छ यो के अरे फोनको त्यो जुन चाहिँ फोन होस् कि त्यो पनि इलेक्ट्रोनिक डिभाइस त हो त नि होइन कम्प्युटर जस्तै
हो
अनि त्यो फोनहरू किन्दाखेरि चाहिँ त्यो हामीले ऱ्याम भनेर त्यसले गर्ने फङ्सन कार्यहरू क्या तपाईँले यदि के फोनमा भएको मेमोरी छ नि मोबाइल बिग्रियो भने गयो क्या तपाईँले त्यो के भन्छ के अरे त्यो हुँदैन के भन्छ कस्तो बिर्सेको के त्यो हामीले राख्छौँ नि पेन ड्राइभहरूमा त्यो के अरे कार्ड भन्छ त्यसलाई कस्तो मेमोरी कार्डमा चाहिँ जति रहन्छ त्यो सेभ हुन्छ नि होइन जब त्यो मोबाइल फोन बिग्रिन्छ नि तपाईँको होइन त्यो कन्ट्याक्ट पनि जान्छ त्यो ऊ पनि जान्छ डिलिट हुन्छ नि फोटो पनि जान्छ होइन त्यसले गर्ने कार्य फङ्सन हो क्या त्यो के भन्ने अब त्यो चाहिँ सर्ट हुन्छ क्या अब तपाईँले त्यही भएर चाहिँ त्यस्तो हुन्छ है
मोदीसम्म रहने
टेम्पोररी हुन्छ त्यो रोम भनेको चाहिँ ऊ के हार्ड सफ्टवेयर भन्ने कि के भन्ने हार्डवेयर भन्छ कि सफ्टवेयर भन्छ विषय तर त्यसको पुरा ऊ पनि छ के भन्छ पुरा ऊ पनि छ त्यसको स्पेलिङ पनि छ है पुरा रोमको आरको होइन यो आरओएम भनेको त मेमोरी हो यमको अर्थ ओ र आर र ओको चाहिँ मैले बिर्स्यो त्यति नै हो मैले जानेको चाहिँ
यो 3 नम्बरको चाहिँ सरले अनलाइन डिक्सनरी भन्नुभयो है पछि गएर चाहिँ इलेक्ट्रोनिक डिक्सनरी अनि यो कुन आधारमा विद्यार्थी टिक लाग्ने भन्नु त
म त अब अफ भएको थियो मेरो के अरे फोन चाहिँ अफ भएको थियो म आइसक्दाखेरि पुरा सकिसकेँ क्या लेसनै सकिसक्यो होइन यस्तो हो सरले चाहिँ के भन्नुभएको छ भने मैले बुझे अनुसार चाहिँ इलेक्ट्रोनिक डिभाइस होइन यसरी हो सबै डिक्सनरी अनलाइन डिक्सनरी जति सबै इलेक्ट्रोनिक डिभाइस
उल्टो भएको छ इलेक्ट्रोनिक डिक्सनरी हुनुपर्ने अनलाइन डिक्सनरी मिन्स इलेक्ट्रोनिक डिक्सनरिज भनेर लेख्नु भएन सरले यहाँ चाहिँ
यस्तो भन्नुभएको थियो अनलाइन डिक्सनरी कस्तो कन्फ्युज भएको त्यो एकताल हेर्नु पर्छ अनलाइन डिक्सनरी चाहिँ इलेक्ट्रोनिक डिक्सनरी सबै हुँदैन होइन सबै हुन्छ अनलाइन डिक्सनरी चाहिँ भन्नु त असुक छ म कस्तो कन्फ्युज भयो
अनलाइन डिक्सनरी भनेको सबै इलेक्ट्रोनिक डिक्सनरी हो भन्ने कुरा भयो अब इलेक्ट्रोनिक डिक्सनरी भनेको सबै अनलाइन नहुन सक्छ जुन हाम्रो मोबाइलमा हामीले अफलाइन एप्लिकेसनहरू पनि त चलाउँछौँ नि
मिल्छ।
त्यो भएर ऊ चाहिँ इलेक्ट्रोनिक सबै इलेक्ट्रोनिक डिक्सनरीहरू चाहिँ ऊ चाहिँ अनलाइन नआउन सक्छन् भन्ने कुरो चाहिँ भयो।
तर क्वेसनमा मिस्टेक प्राय ट्रु त ट्रु नै हो, तर क्वेसन चाहिँ मिस्टेक भएर यहाँ एन्सर अर्को आयो क्या सरी।
हाम्रो बुझाइ भने फरक परे हुन सक्छ।
गाह्रो छ गाह्रो छ।
त्यो त अब हाम्रो भाषा होइन होइन, कतिपय कुराहरू त अब हामीले हाम्रो बुझ्दै त हाम्रो बुझाइको अलिकति त्यो हामीले जति बुझ्नुपर्ने त्यति नबुझेर पनि त्यस्तो हुन्छ।
आइसिटीमा गाह्रो भइरहेछ कि हामीलाई। हामीले अब धेरै मस्टली युज गर्दैनौँ नि त।
यसबाट यो जुन अहिले हामीले पढिरहेछौँ यसबाट जुन हाम्रो अब्जेक्टिभ क्वेसनहरू नआउने रहेछ क्या हो?
अब्जेक्टिभ क्वेसन आउँदैन सायद होला, यो त सब्जेक्टिभ एउटा मात्र हुन्छ। हेर्नु पछि सिलेबसै हेरेको छैन।
नै मैले यो किताबमा हेर्दाखेरि मैले ऊ पनि देखिनँ क्वेसन जुन अब्जेक्टिभ क्वेसनहरू के।
हाम्रो यो शब्दहरू सब्जेक्ट सिद्धिसक्यो र कोर्स भने अब कुन पढ्ने त?
होइन भने कहाँ सिद्धिनु हो साथी, भर्खर 2-3वटा 3-4वटा त युनिट भएको छ।
कति युनिट सुरु भएको सर हाम्रो यो क्लास?
सुरु त अब रमेश सरले छोड्दै अब सुरु भएको, रमेश सरले पनि खासै धेरै पाउनु भएको थिएन के रे।
कतिको महिनादेखि पाउने म तपाईँलाई भन्छु ल।
युनिट 1 सकाएर 2 को पढ्दा श्रीराम सर आउनु भएको थियो होइन। किन रिडिङ राइटिङको उ गरेर एकैचोटि लेभल 8 र 9 को चाहिँ म्याचिङ हुन्छ भनेर पढाउनु भएको थियो। अझै बाँकी छ अझै।
मैले 8 को महिना 15 देखि जोइन गरेँ, तपाईहरु चाहिँ कहिलेदेखि जोइन गर्नुभएको?
कहिलेदेखि भने म त तिहार अगाडिदेखि नै हो, तर उहाँको चाहिँ त्यो के भन्छ दोस्रो पत्र चाहिँ रिभिजनकोमा चाहिँ आएको थियो। म चाहिँ रिभिजन भइरहेको थियो त्यो बेला।
हैन तिहार अघि क्लास हुन्थ्यो नि शनिबारको चाहिँ जोइन गरेको थिएँ मैले हैन। यो चाहिँ क्लास मैले 8 को महिना 15 गतेदेखि जोइन गरेँ। त्यो भन्दा अगाडि के पढाइ भयो भन्न खोजे त्यो उ रिडिङ मेटेरियलमा हाल्दिनु
हेर्नु मिल्छ। तपाईले भिडियो हेर्नुस् न, त्यसमा छलफल गर्नु भन्दा नि।
हस्
भिडियो हेर्नु मिल्छ। अब त्यही भिडियो राखेकोमा उ गर्नु न। प्राय जस्तो भिडियो छ त्यसमा हैन, एउटा दुईटा मात्रै छैनन् के अरे, प्राय जस्तो चाहिँ छ।
डेली बाइ डेली के छ?
डेली राख्नुहुन्छ आजकल त। मेरो त यहाँ भिडियो पो अन भयो रहेछ। भिडियो अन भयो भन्नु पर्दैन त कसैले। तरिका कहाँ थिच्छ कि उनीहरूले थिया।
उतापट्टि स्किल सेटको क्वेसन हेरेर बसेको थियो, हजुरलाई सोधिरहेको थिएँ। म त बल्ल बोले त्यो एपलाई।
होइन म यहाँ किताब हेर्दै थिएँ कि त्यही भएर। खै मैले यहाँ अब्जेक्टिभ क्वेसन आयो नि आउँछ कि आउँदैन भनेर कति 9 नम्बरको आइसिटी
कुन बुक किन्नु?
अब्जेक्टिभ क्वेसन आउँछ त सर, अशोक सर।
धेरै आउँदैन, 4-5 सब्जेक्टिभ चाहिँ आउँदैन के अरे?
सब्जेक्टिभ चाहिँ आउँदैन हैन। ल अशोक सर जानु भयो कि क्या हो?
हुन्छ कविराज सर हुनुहुन्थ्यो, अशोक सर।
ए कवि सर को हुनुहुन्थ्यो? अब्जेक्टिभ क्वेसन 2टा आउँदो रहेछ।
कुन बुक किन्नु भयो हजुरले? मैले त गुडविल के किनेको थिएँ अस्ति नै। अब अहिले के कुन?
मैले पनि गुडविलको त्यो सबैभन्दा राम्रो छ भन्नुभयो अनि त्यही किने सब। त्यही भएर
मेरो पहिलोचोटि प्रकाशन हुँदाखेरि मैले काठमाडौँबाट मगाउँदाखेरि गुडविलकै राम्रो हुन्छ भनेर पठाएको थिएँ। अनि अर्को वस्तुगत चाहिँ अर्कै छ, कुन चाहिँको छ?
ए वस्तुगत भन्नाले कस्तो वस्तुगत छुट्टै पाइन्छ र?
अनि विषयगत भनेको इङ्ग्लिस, वस्तुगत इङ्ग्लिस र नेपाली भिन्दै मिसेर आउँछ। 2टा पेपर हुन्छ नि त हाम्रो, अब्जेक्टिभ भिन्दै।
हैन म त हैन, अब्जेक्टिभ र सब्जेक्टिभ हुन्छ नि त।